All right, and welcome back to another episode of Below the Influence, the only podcast on the internet with its own bipolar elf on the shelf. I'm your host, DeLorian Royal, and this is my voluminous co-host, Jacobo. And we're back.
How are you?
This is the New Year's episode.
It is.
Question mark? Happy mark?
Happy.
Happy times. Happy days.
Happy New Year. We're coming into 2022.
Yeah.
We're coming in hot with our friend Miklan Tekutli. He's a good friend. He's the Aztec god of death.
And don't forget our other friend,
How do you say it, Shreddy?
Choloswinkle.
Hold on. Do it one more time.
Choloswinkle.
See, I know how to say it.
What you just heard is Shreddy call Mel the N-word in Aztec.
Yeah.
It's equivalent. It's not the N-word. It's equivalent.
We're also joined by two Aztec death whistles for some reason.
I have a quick question here.
There's a lot of yes.
Why, since you got that puppet and claim that it's moving, do you have so much Aztec stuff?
One X's out the other.
I got Miklan, the Aztec god of death, tattooed on me, and ever since that happened, I've been doing a lot of chants and speaking in languages I don't fully comprehend.
Yeah, when I got here tonight, he was in his living room. Well, you can't really see it from this angle, but yeah, just in his underwear, and there was a lot of candles, and the dog was just spinning around him in circles as he was. The dog was going counterclockwise while Jake was going clockwise. I don't know what that means.
Really had this.
I need to go.
I really want to capture some enemies and then sacrifice them at the altar of the sun, and then eat them.
Okay.
Well, Happy New Year.
Good thing I'm a
Oh
friend.
yeah. Let's get drinking and let's get drinking on New Year's.
Let's get drinking. It's a nice rainy late December day. Today is New Year's Eve.
Approaches, yes.
Let's do it. I haven't drinking.
Well, yeah. Cheers to cheers to all the memories made in 2021, and the show.
All the memories.
Yeah, all the memories.
All the memories, baby.
And to season 2 or part 2 of season 2, and then season 3 and beyond.
Yeah.
Well, only half for me.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
That's not good. It's not good.
Oh,
It's not good.
Dead
is
guy
that?
whiskey?
because it makes you a dead guy.
You're a dead guy.
Oh, that was not good.
No. Thanks, D-Dez. Merry Christmas.
Oh,
That's what he got me for Christmas.
okay.
Takes a second to settle.
Still settling. Can we get like a teapot going here?
All right.
Okay, and we're back.
Okay, so how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've been reined in quite frequently, but I've been enjoying it.
What does that mean?
I can't do anything because it's raining.
So it's like snowed in,
Snowed in.
like Edward?
Edward.
Okay.
But so I've been hanging out a lot indoors, playing a lot of guitar, playing with my dog a lot, trying to keep him entertained. I got a big old, it's called a Shepherdor. It's a Shepherd Labrador Mixerino.
It's like a Labradoodle.
It's no poodle in it whatsoever. He's a big boy.
It's a poodle mix.
Anywho, so he can't go outside right now because it's all wet. So I've just been doing my best to keep him entertained, playing with a lot of toys.
That's a lot of toys.
A lot of boys and a lot of noise. How you been, pal?
I've been okay. After we had a friend's Christmas thing here last week.
Friendsmas, if you will.
Friendsmas.
Budsmas.
Budsmas here. And it was fun. Stayed up, all night. Didn't go to sleep till like 12:30 in the afternoon the next day.
I was going to say, 12:30 is not very late, but...
And I'm pretty sure I caught COVID immediately after, again. I've had COVID like 4 or 5 times. Like, it really doesn't like me. But I was out for like a few days. Like, I had like a spiked fever. Kind of wanted to, kill myself.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
But Miklan Tekutli brought me back.
This guy?
The guy on my arm.
Oh, okay.
On my arm.
On my arm?
Yeah.
On my ass?
To be happy in my arms. So I really wasn't doing too well there. Feeling pretty terrible, but...
Well, you look great now.
Well, I know I do. Thank you. But now I'm back.
And modest as ever.
Now, humble me, humble Jake. But now I'm back. And because
That's actually what we used to call him in middle school.
humble,
Hey, look, there's Humble Jake coming.
yeah, that's what they called me.
Hello, Humble Jake. Can you
He's
spare
over there
$5? And he'd be like, how about 10?
How about that 14-year-old that got killed by the police in the dressing room in L.A. at the Burlington Coat Factory?
I didn't hear about that. What?
Really?
What?
Did you hear about that?
No.
Okay, so there's a transient, not a trans person, a transient, Freddie, just want to clarify. They went into a Burlington Coat Factory
He's 14?
No. This was in North Hollywood, I believe,
Uh-huh.
where this occurred, which I believe is not a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with L.A. because it sucks. Anyway, so this homeless guy, he's got his bike. He's like walking his bike. He's trying to get on an escalator, and he's holding his bike lock, right? And he just starts randomly attacking women at this Burlington coat factory. And he's just beating random women with a fucking bike lock.
Damn.
And the video that I saw was released by the L.A. Sheriff's Department, maybe LAPD. I don't know. One of the agencies.
Oh, I did hear about this.
And you know, the point that I started at was at the 16-minute mark. If you want to check it out yourselves, it starts with this piece of shit security guard just watching. He's just standing there, not helping anybody, while this dude's just ravaging these
He's
women.
like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why do we even have
Do
security?
your fucking job.
Why do we even have, like, do something? Call somebody. Do something, dude. He's literally just standing there like, wow, that sucks. Anyway, police finally show up. They're doing their whole diamond formation thing, trying to close in on the suspect. They finally get him.
Is he still beating people at this time?
Yeah, there was a woman on the ground that had just been beaten pretty badly, just covered in blood.
Damn.
It was really brutal, pretty fucked, really, really fucked actually. The cops, you know, the main cop, like at the front's like, all right, don't shoot. We're gonna, you know, probably tase him, use some sort of non-lethal force. One of the cops just starts freaking out, just starts shooting once he sees the guy.
Oh.
It goes into a dressing room behind him, and there was a 14-year-old girl that was, you know, hiding from this dude with a bike lock, that was struck and killed by the cops.
Fuck
So
LAPD.
Who do you blame at this point?
LA fucking PD.
What about the fucking homeless guy?
No disregard for fucking other people.
Little
You
trigger
can't
happy.
shoot into a crowd. Yeah, no, that's
I mean, it wasn't
completely
a
their fault.
crowd. It wasn't a crowd. It went behind like a wall. So it went through the wall.
Yeah.
And then it killed the girl.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So like when you're in a big public area where you cannot clearly see everything past the assailant, you have to be extremely careful with your shots. You can't just
Was he a rookie?
like, you know.
He looked a little bit older. I don't think he was a rookie. I don't know. It's a fucking tragedy, regardless of who's responsible here. Cops definitely should have been that trigger happy, but I try to put myself in that cop's position. And that, although the guy's got a fucking.
How about
bike
this?
Yeah,
You're a cop. Don't fucking miss.
Yeah, they got protocols and shit too. Like,
You guys
I mean,
train.
yeah,
Don't
the
they do
homeless-
X amount of hours per month on like the range, making sure they got aim? You guys fucking
Yeah.
train for
They've
this.
been defunded. Who fucking like they lost like all their.
Have they
budget.
though?
To a certain extent, crime's up in L.A. It's because you don't have there's not many. I mean, I'm not defending cops here. You know, I don't. I'm not the guy to
Typical fucking cop loving Jake.
Yeah, well, the blue line.
Blue lives matter, right?
Fuck
Jake?
cops.
Thick blue line.
I'm just saying you need them. Like you
The
can't just
thick blue line.
Yeah, you, real thick.
2 C's.
Yeah, it's like a big thick cut piece of bacon.
Oh no.
I'm just saying you can't replace cops with like you know, some of these ideas that some of our more progressive friends are pushing. They want like social workers to go out there.
What about Knights of the Night?
The guys in New York, I love those guys. That guy that ran for mayor of NYC.
There was also
The dude in the red hat.
those are the
I love
Guardian Angels.
I love those guys.
When I was living in Chicago, I didn't know who they were, and I saw one on the train, and I was like, "This guy's dressed like a fucking goof."
Yeah, they are pretty goofy, but
But he was buff as shit though, so I didn't want to tell him that.
they have good intentions, though, right?
Oh, for sure.
They're just like
Yeah, they're there to make sure no one gets like robbed or beat up on the train.
yeah, they don't want you getting raped on the train.
Yeah.
that
Going
would
home.
be ideal. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're there, and I mean, they're essentially there to put themselves in harm's way.
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of bored white guys.
This guy was Latinx.
Yeah, I lost. It doesn't matter. Let's just say.
All right.
Anyway, what's the alternative here? Are we going to send out social workers to confront this homeless person with schizophrenia with the fucking bike lock that's just swinging it at people? What are they going to do? Talk him down?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like oh, you know, cops can't handle it. I've been, you know, stabbed and you know, dealing with homeless people, and I can talk them down. But it's like, you know, there's two sides. Well, not two sides to every story, but two sides to every situation.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what you would do with a homeless guy with a bike lock. I mean, without a gun,
And you got to think about it too, like
slingshot.
when you're when you're dealing with someone, sometimes like when you're dealing with people and you're trying to like calm a situation down, you have to have some sort of authority, right? A cop comes in and they're the authority people to start listening to him. who the fuck's gonna listen to like a lady in a pantsuit with a fucking clipboard
I
going,
would.
okay, guys, like, all right, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna keep
Shut
fighting.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna attack you now.
How badly, baby, you want me to put this down? What you willing to do for?
She
You know
doesn't
what I
have a
mean? Like,
weapon. She's got
no one-
she's got
yeah.
pepper spray or something.
And like they're not gonna
me see that
portray
butthole.
authority. You know what I mean? Like
If I was a crazy homeless guy and a
You'd be a rapist?
social worker, no, I'll just let me see that butthole and I'll put the bike lock down.
you want spread them cheeks,
Spread them cheeks.
and I'll put it down.
Still got some paper in there. Let me get that for you.
oh no, oh man,
That's why we need
Moving
bidets in
on.
America.
You don't have one?
A bidet? No.
For the man who has everything, now I know what to get you. Well, fuck, birthday and Christmas is a long time away from here. So,
No. Usually, I just take a shower immediately after I defecate.
oh man, now I
Every
take too
single
many
time.
Every
Every
So
time.
you just shit in the shower, waffle stomp it down, and then wipe your ass.
No, I.
How many shits a day do you take?
Depends.
Because
You're asking me about my bowel movement.
three
It's
or
very
four.
personal and
Take
sacred.
three
I
or
just
four
couldn't
shits?
imagine taking 3 or 4 showers
3 or 4
a day.
showers a day.
I mean, I don't defecate that often.
I do. I have fucking like it's like Lord of the Rings trilogy. Sometimes like I'll wake up early and it'll be like there for like 20 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good.
I mean, I'm the guy that didn't take a shit for 30 days,
That's true.
so my body
Yeah,
holds
no.
on to the waist.
Before 10 a.m. I've already done 3
Jake,
epic battles.
I've got waist babies.
So
in my-
you're
in
you're
my-
most of the time you're just literally full of shit.
Yeah.
For most of the day. Most days.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
all of the days.
All of the days.
All the
of
days.
All the days. So yeah, I don't really know what the solution there is. Again, it's a fucking tragedy. I feel bad for the family of the girl.
Oh yeah.
And
I
I'm
don't-
pretty sure
yeah.
they killed the homeless guy, the transient.
Yeah, I don't know what the
I mean, they
solution
killed the
is.
14-year-old. They had to kill the homeless guy too.
Actually, I do know what the solution is.
What?
And I've been telling you this for years,
You're-
and we all know it, and no one wants to say it but me. Bum Island. Put them all there.
That guy's just gonna be beating other homeless people.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't have to see it. Not my problem.
That's their choice.
Not my job. Not my problem. That's what I always say.
Well, you know.
That's
Fuck
one of
that.
the risks
That
of
that
Bum
little girl
Island.
would still be alive if we had Bum Island. I'm just putting it that way.
One life saved.
One life saved, at least.
Minimum.
At least.
Minimum.
Wow.
Also, the cop would still have his job. So
Yeah.
know?
And you know what? That's at least 3 or 4 lives saved there because I'm sure he has, kids, family. They don't know. Did this family get Christmas gifts this year?
the cops.
Yeah. Fuck! Imagine how awkward that Christmas must have been.
I think this may have been like the day after Christmas.
Oh, so they got presents.
They're probably like returning shit. First of all, I didn't even know Burlington Coat Factory was like still a thing.
I did.
Did you? Where the fuck is there a Burlington Coat Factory?
Didn't?
There's one all the way down in fucking
There's one in Fullerton for sure.
You know what? There was the old Mervin's in Garden Grove, off of Harbor and Garden Grove Boulevard.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember the one I went to, and it wasn't in Fullerton.
there's one in Avery all the way down South Mission Viejo.
Fuck Mission Viejo.
Hey man,
I miss that place.
Fucking beat down. Dude,
What's up, fool? Hey, dog, you fucking disrespecting or what? dog?
disrespecting MV or what?
Disrespecting the hood or what? fool? Hey, you bang or what, dog?
So, did you see, and I highly doubt it,
Okay.
the Kanye and Drake Free Larry Hoover concert on Amazon Prime?
No, is that the one where Drake was sneak dissing?
No. No.
Oh.
This is the one. They were friends. They're friends now. And they come out together, and it's titled Kanye West and Drake, Free Larry Hoover. So for one, everyone thought it was going to be a free show, which I think is absolutely fucking hilarious because they don't know who Larry Hoover is. But for two, it's billed the two of them. So Kanye comes out, and they're coming out together. Imagine just the two of us, and I'm Kanye and you're Drake, and we're walking out. I have a microphone. Drake doesn't have a microphone. Kanye comes out, and they go, all right, boom. And then Kanye goes on to perform like 12 songs by himself. 12 songs. Back to back to back. He even does a Drake song without Drake.
That's pretty good.
Right?
what a dick.
And well, I got to tell you, I got a little emotional in the first half because it was Kanye's first concert back in 5 years, and he did his whole career from chronologically.
It's a
the
long set.
The hits, yeah. He did every hit
Was
from every
Drake just
album
standing
except
there?
from Through the Wire, yes. And except from Through the Wire, I thought he was gonna do that at the end, but he never did. So I got a little emotional because I was like, God damn, I haven't seen him perform these songs in so long. It was Christmas Day I was watching this, so I was already feeling a little good. And then Drake comes on for one song, La La La, wait till I get my money right.
Can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell me nothing.
One of
And
my favorites.
he has a mic this time, but he's just walking around with it and rapping to Kanye. Like they're like looking at each other in the eyes. Yeah. And then sometimes Kanye's forgetting the words and Drake's like mouthing them to him for him. Really like a fan and hero moment. So it's kind of probably really cool for Drake to experience that. But at the same time, like, it shouldn't have been called a Drake concert. And at the end, like, Kanye's like, all right, I got to get going, man. We have too many hits between the two of us. And all right, good night. And it's like Drake didn't. He got one song.
Was it a verse or a song?
No, he got a. Let me see right here. It may not mean nothing to y'all. I understand nothing was done to me. No. I want this shit forever, man. Ever, man.
That dude had a lot of hits over the last decade.
What happened to my
So he basically got like a VIP to a Kanye concert is what happened. It wasn't even his concert.
Well, then he did do one song.
But I mean,
Kanye. Oh, we got too many hits between the two of us. We'll be back.
I haven't had a beer in a week, and this tastes really good.
Oh, it looked like it wasn't doing it for you.
I was doing. It's bitter. I love it.
Oh, good.
I love it.
Really but I recommend it. It was a good concert overall.
I don't think I'd watch a concert on TV.
Oh man, I learned to really love them during COVID. We had tickets, like just crazy tickets for 2020, and we lost them all. So every night that we were supposed to go to a concert, my girl and I, we would get really fucking drunk, play the music really loud, and watch like one of the shows of the bands that we were supposed to see. It was a lot of fun. And then I got the projector. We were in the backyard doing it big.
That's nice. That's cool.
But I get what you mean. You want to see that shit in person. You really can't feel it.
Yeah. I mean, MTV used to have like the Unplugged. I don't know do they still do that?
I don't think so.
I mean, they had some good ones. Most of that shit was like the rock bands though in the 90s, like doing acoustic sets, which was kind of different.
I think Lauryn Hill did one.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of good, like Nirvana. That was a classic one.
You know who did one that was really good? Korn.
Really?
Sounds weird, but
they did the soundtrack to Tomb Raider 2 with
Korn.
With
was it like
Angelina Jolie.
And shit?
Angelina, it was the movie. They had a song on there called "I Did My Time." Classic.
Funny story about Tomb Raider. So my girl and I were looking for Christmas movies. This year we watched every Christmas movie known to man. We were burning through them left and right.
Every single one.
We started
you
like
saw all of the other reindeer.
Okay, all right. We started like 2 weeks early, so we got all of the hits out of the way first, and then we were trying to find new shit. Mm-hmm. So for some reason, fucking Tomb Raider, like 2 or 3, or a random Tomb Raider movie, I don't remember, was listed under the holiday favorites.
Of course.
So we put it on, and we're going through the whole fucking movie, like waiting for it to be Christmas. We get to the end of the movie, and we're like, there's not a lick of Christmas in this fucking movie.
Maybe it's just a favorite during
maybe
the holidays.
A sniff of Christmas.
I'm thinking maybe it came out around the holidays.
Maybe.
Kind of like fucking Die Hard, isn't it? Like based in.
Well, Die Hard is on Christmas.
Yeah.
I saw a.
It's at a Christmas party. I mean, there's nothing. It's just nothing about Christmas. At all.
I saw a synopsis about Elf and how it's actually just a parody of disabled people and it needs to be canceled.
That's
who's disabled.
It's Will Ferrell who's mocking those that are disabled adults.
He's just not very knowledgeable.
He's acting as if he's a disabled adult.
No, he's acting as if he's a child.
He's acting
Why
like
don't
with whimsy.
Tell that to the writer at Vice.
It was Vice that did this?
Yeah. Dude, Vice, have you?
I don't hate them.
I actually unliked them and unfollowed them the other day.
Oh.
I never thought that I'd do that. I loved Vice. They were edgy. They were cool. They always had really good articles, like really in-depth shit, and just really interesting topics that nobody else was talking about. And over the last, it's probably been like 7 or 8 years at this point. Honestly, it just fucking sucks. It's like BuzzFeed.
I knew that once it turned from a magazine into first it was a YouTube channel. I was like,
it was doing great though in the beginning.
It was doing great in the beginning, but I had the back of my mind, and I remember this. I had just moved into my apartment. I was watching something on Vice, and I was like, damn, they're way ahead of their time, and that means like they can only go so far from here. And now they're doing fucking just the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit.
That's really stupid.
But I did, speaking of Vice, got a copy of the Do's and Don'ts. Do you remember that in the magazine?
Yeah.
So I have a compilation of like the first like 15 or like first like 10 years of the Do's and Don'ts all in a magazine in one book. I'll bring it. It's a coffee table book. I don't have a coffee table, so I'll bring it by.
You just have it on the ground in front of your TV?
I have a coffee table, but if you left it on there, my dog would immediately eat it.
Yeah, I guess we do have a coffee table. It's really small though. It's It's like a foot and a half long or wide. But
That's not a coffee table.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
It's
a little
coffee like end table.
just a little living room table.
Little coffee nook.
Coffee. I'll take a little coffee nook.
No biggie. So
Ghislaine.
my
the
girl.
video I sent
Ghislaine. What
sorry?
video?
I sent you guys a video through text. It's like the fucking fish from SpongeBob.
Oh, I
Giving
can't
the-
see videos from text because you guys have Samsungs.
No. It's just a
It's
link.
a TikTok, right?
A TikTok.
I did
Oh,
not
no, I
watch
didn't.
it.
Oh, it's pretty funny. He was
Ghislaine,
talking about what happened with Ghislaine.
they gave her 5 to 40 years.
Just about right around there.
She'll be out in 3.
She was convicted guilty on everything except for trafficking children.
I mean, but what else was she
I don't know.
accused of?
What were the charges, Freddie? Can you look that up?
Yeah.
I mean, and only 6 charges?
Yeah.
All the evidence they have? She knows too many people high up there.
I think that she proved that she's not a rat, so they're going to let her live. Whereas Epstein was like, I'm ready to snitch immediately. And she didn't sing. She's not a songbird. So I think
Well, she saw what happened.
They may let her live.
I saw it was like just couples things. Hashtag finishing each other.
I'm so sick of that.
Don't
That,
fucking-
that meme
But
has
don't
been
finish my sentence when I'm saying it. Now it's weird. Just couples things.
I've seen that meme for like the last 8 months, and I'm so sick of it. Because I saw a bunch of people posting it today like it was like a brand new meme.
But you know when you first saw it, you were like, that's clever.
I'm 30 memes ahead of you.
You are
Imagine
the
going back in
coolest
time
guy ever.
15.
I'm cool
You
and
are
edgy.
so
I'm
fucking
Imagine going back
cool.
to the year 2000 and watching this video of yourself. It's like, what the fuck is this
I'd
guy
have several
talking
questions.
about? Yeah.
Who is Miklan Tekutli?
Memes started in
Why
2010.
do I have a mohawk? Why do I live here in this gigantic house? And what do video game graphics look like in 2021?
Oh, man. You would shit your fucking brain.
Yeah, I remember playing like WrestleMania 19 on the GameCube thinking that, I was like, how are graphics going to get any better than this?
Dude, no. That's how I was with fucking GoldenEye on N64. I was
my
like, this
God.
is tits.
This is like,
So
how?
you were wrong, Jake.
Okay.
She did get 1 count of sex trafficking a minor,
Okay.
1 count of transportation of a minor with intent to engage illegal sexual acts,
Where are you taking that bitch?
1 count of enticement of a minor to travel to engage in illegal sexual acts, 3 counts of
She just had a piece of
conspiracy.
candy. Come on, little minor. Come on.
Come
I
on
have,
now.
I have some
Enticing.
marzipan for you.
Yeah.
Come along here.
Yeah, I was
young-
gonna say
young
you have to
child.
like offer something to entice.
Jeffrey will love you.
I have some toffee, some butternut toffee for you.
I've got some butter toffee and
yeah,
butterscotch
and 3
candies
counts
for
of
you.
conspiracy, which are related to the other counts. So like,
She's got to be like,
She's also
she's got to
in
be
it.
really charming though, right?
Oh, for sure. Have you seen those tits? Did we put a picture of her in her bathing suit up already?
I don't think we should.
Why? Why not?
All right, fuck it. There
It's
it
on the internet,
It is.
and we're just a place that you see things on the internet. You know.
We're in the metaverse.
Yeah, we are the metaverse.
We live in
What
the
do you think
metaverse.
about that? Are you going to get an Oculus and get
Of
into
course
it?
I am.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
If you guys are gonna do it so that we can all fucking do this on the Oculus, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, we'll do, and then we'll live stream things from Twitch on the Oculus.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not even joking. Like I've got one.
I
And
mean,
it's fucking amazing.
Really? You have an
Yeah,
Oculus?
I fucking
How
love
much
it.
was
I
it?
almost brought it. I bought the $500 one.
Okay.
But you can get a $400 one. I mean, which it's like the cheapest.
No, they're like
of,
down to 3 and 2 now.
Really?
Really?
Last time I looked, it was like there's a $200 version and $300 version.
Of the Oculus?
I'm pretty sure
Because the Oculus is the one that
it's the white one, the Facebook one, right?
I see people playing
It
video.
might have been a Christmas special.
Maybe.
I see people playing video games on them. That looks like a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
so
played it before.
You know what? Next time we meet, I'll bring it and I'll let you guys try it out. I've got a couple games that are pretty fun. There's some like where like you grab guns off the wall and like you're at a shooting range and shit.
Do you have
like,
Freddy?
No, the Five Nights at Freddy's.
You
but
should
they're
have that.
terror games.
Dude, I was
sounds
playing
terrifying.
that shit at my with my brother, and like when the shit's on, like you're in the fucking game.
Yeah.
And everywhere you look, you know what I mean? Like it is just it's there. It's crazy.
No, I mean we have to adapt with the times.
Oh, I'm getting one.
I mean, pretty
I buy
soon,
one right now?
Pretty soon, if you're just watching standard Pornhub, you're gonna be a loser.
Oh man.
If you're not watching things in the metaverse,
Yeah, so it's $299, so 300, and then the 400 is the more expensive one. The 300 is the 128 gig, 256 gig for the 400, which is the
So that's what I had a question about. What do you need gigs for?
So you download everything onto the actual Oculus, all the games you get. Mm-hmm. You download it onto there, any pictures you have, any shit like that. So everything, you're downloading it directly onto the Oculus. Most other headsets you download it to your computer and you connect it to your computer, and you have to have a PC. Oculus is standalone, so everything goes on there, and you can't expand the memory. So that's why they recommend to just get the higher one. Would be best, but if you're gonna have like a lot of different games and stuff, yeah.
What if I have one game?
Then it doesn't matter.
And it's like Pong. Space Invaders.
I don't know if they have Pong.
Pac-Man.
You can get VR chat. That's a lot of fun.
You're talking to people.
Just randoms, like just in a random.
So it's like
chat
an
room.
Xbox, like playing Call of Duty.
Kind of, except you're not playing anything. You're just like talking to people and like walking around. You got avatars and shit.
That sounds like a Black Mirror episode. That's terrifying. Okay, we are getting in a weird.
That's where we live now, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Metaverse.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean,
And I might actually buy one tonight.
there you go. Well,
They have it on Amazon. You can get it for $60 a month for the next 5 months.
Wow.
Fuck it.
Wow.
Fuck it.
Send it.
What else you got here for us?
You do have to connect your Facebook to it, and
Oh.
your Facebook. Is
What if you
in
don't
good
have a
standings.
Facebook?
You can't use the Oculus. You got to get one of the other ones.
Are you fucking serious?
Really?
So
Oh my
it
God.
belongs to.
No, fuck that.
No,
They're making their
Oculus-
money, dude.
Oculus belongs to
I understand.
Facebook, so it's Meta. So you have to have your account. If your account is in bad standings or for some reason your account gets deleted, your Oculus is bricked.
All of a sudden, people's Facebook's account,
Facebook?
the Facebook.
Yeah,
You mean Meta?
Meta. I'm sorry. Yeah, all of a sudden, everyone's Meta accounts
don't-
are going to start being like
Don't
really
dead
important.
name them, please.
Shit.
yeah.
And
so
you know, for me, Facebook,
Mark Zuckerberg will burn your crops and poison your well
Mark
water.
Zuckerberg.
in
if
my Meta water.
Yes. In your Meta real estate.
For the past like 2-3 years, Facebook to me has been solely for like older people. I don't want to say old people, but like people, you know.
Oh, it's an echo chamber where just old people yell at each other.
Yeah,
on Facebook
yeah, yeah.
about politics, about
You don't
things
have
that
to do
don't
anything
affect
with
them.
Facebook. You just have to have an account with good standings.
People on there will die for Bill O'Reilly and Donald Trump.
They have.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Blood pressure just.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah. You know,
I just been all those people like, oh, I won't wear a mask and I won't do that. It's like the next day.
I've had COVID 7 times. Still here.
Well, you're the COVID king. I want to talk about the Japanese Bezos.
Is that the guy that raped all those kids?
No. I need you to look this guy up. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. It's a unique one. Just search the rich Japanese guy in space
I'm
right
looking
now.
up Japanese Bezos.
Yeah, it'll be hard to find.
Jeff Bezos Japanese Times.
See, yeah, because Jeff Bezos does everything, so of course he knows Japanese. Cocksucker. He's also buff now. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw his wife.
Let me
too,
put that
dude.
picture right
Or
here.
his girl.
Yeah. Oh, his girl that was ogling over my boy Leo.
Yo, I mean,
Put a video of that here.
he
too,
got a
please.
hot little number on him.
Of course, he's
Are you
fucking
talking
Jeff
about-
Bezos.
Yusaku Miao
That's the one.
Mizawa.
Mizawa. So this guy,
First space station tourist in 10 years.
Shut up, Freddie. Go ahead, Mel.
keep your thoughts to yourself. So this guy started out as, you know, I'd say the same income level as we grew up. He joined a punk band,
Okay.
right? He was the drummer in a punk band. Yeah, random. And then they moved to California. New York. He's living in New York, and he's buying all these like CDs that you can only get like in America.
Okay.
He comes back to Japan, and he's like, "Oh shit! Like, what if I start?" And he takes all of it, you know, his CDs, his albums with him. He's like, "Shit! What if I start this business where like, you know, I can mail CDs like imports from America to people in Japan? People would love that."
Okay.
So he became kind of like the Amazon of imported music
Of Japan.
So from there, that's one idea he had. The second idea
Was he a supporter of the Imperial Japanese
I don't
Army?
know. I didn't get all into that. Second idea he had.
What did his grandfather do during World War II?
I didn't get into that either. It's not on his Wikipedia page.
It's kind of like a Nazi, though.
Look him
kind of
up.
like supporting a Nazi.
Second idea he had was this fucking this suit that the company would mail you, and it's covered in dots, and you take a picture of yourself in the suit, and they take that and analyze your body and send you clothes to match your body shape.
A little rapey.
It's not a little rapey. It's for people who have weird shaped bodies like myself, and you can get fucking clothes specifically. It's like having a tailor at your house. You know what I mean?
So he wants to put poor Japanese tailors out of business.
No. This is nationwide. Worldwide.
International.
Yeah, international.
So not only does he want to put poor
So he's
tailors.
not only the Japanese Jeff Bezos, he's also Mr. Worldwide.
He is Mr. Worldwide.
What is your fascination with Mr. Worldwide?
You mean,
Every
you
week.
mean Pitbull? You mean Mr. 304?
He used to be Mr. 305.
305.
I'm old enough to remember
305 till I die.
I'm old enough to remember when Pitbull was just a guest on Lil Jon and the East Side Boys album Kings of Crunk with
Damn.
the hit single Get Low.
Yeah, it was like this. Lil Jon, the East Side Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Pitbull.
Dude, Pitbull was
Coming
like,
out of nowhere. It's just,
everybody's like, why the fuck did Lil Jon, this little Mexican dude?
Hey! Anywho, so this guy, Mizawa.
The Japanese imperial sympathizer.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever you assume.
I'm sure that his grandfather fought for the Japanese against the United States in World War II.
I don't
Good
know,
thing
and
he's
I
in
don't
Japan
care.
Then, so.
I'm trying to focus on one thing. You're thinking about World War II, like always. Fucking World War II Jake over here.
Speaking of World War II, World War II.
That's it? Speaking of World War II, World War II.
No, on Christmas Day, I was obviously wondering what the Nazis did on Christmas during, the Third Reich. So I looked it up, found some interesting things.
I wasn't done.
Continue then. Continue with
Anyways,
your fucking Japanese
He went to
imperial-
space. He made all these great ideas. He went to space, and he's sending 8 artists, musicians, and creatives to the moon for the first.
For what?
Are you going?
I'm not going.
Hey, I draw things. Send me to the moon. Fuck you.
It's dude, and it makes me think all these rich guys are onto something. The Earth is gonna fucking crumble. They all want to get the fuck out.
No shit.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to be in our lifetime.
Here's some shit that I read about the
It
other day.
might though.
It won't.
I read about this the other day. Microplastics. Everybody's like, it was like on Reddit. It was like, again, Reddit. I'm sorry.
Apologize, Reddit sponsored the fucking show.
They're talking about what's gonna like truly end humanity. And there was a scientist on there that's like, it's not gonna be climate change. It's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be humans blowing each other up. It's gonna be microplastics. I don't really fully understand it's basically all these toxins are eventually going to
like
start seeping.
plexiglass or
Everything just has plastic in it. Freddie can probably pull it up, but it's breaching the brain barrier, and eventually once this happens, it's going to start seeping into people's brains, and it's just going to kill everybody. And
what do you got, Fred?
It's just shards of plastic that are extremely tiny, less than 5 millimeters long. They're harmful to our oceans and aquatic life. Plastic debris come in all shapes and sizes. Just basically little tiny particles of plastic.
They're saying that this is like the silent threat to humanity.
And it's like getting in our water and shit.
It's getting in everything. Because think about plastic, dude. Like it's in everything. Look around this room. There's plastic
You're
fucking
literally
everywhere.
touching a
This
plastic.
is plastic. I'm sure there's some plastic in here somehow.
I'm
lining.
looking around. I don't see much plastic other than this tablecloth.
The lining
Oh,
inside of that fucking thing there.
A lot of these things are also coated with epoxy or whatever the fuck. That's a microplastic.
That fucking not
I
that
guess
one.
this-
The
The
black
alligator head is probably coated in some sort of plastic.
the black fucking
Yeah.
death
Freddie is
whistle
on point
not
tonight.
plastic. It's actually made out of
filament?
cane sugar.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You can eat it.
Mine is not. That one's resin. That one's extremely toxic. The black one is cane sugar.
Anyway,
Because black is sweet, baby. White ain't right. Shaka Khan.
Sekaka, whatever you said.
Christmas with the Nazis.
Yeah. Get back to the Nazis.
Okay, so a lot of interesting things. So in my head, before I looked this up, I'm like, okay, the Nazis were Christian. I thought they were Catholic. They kind of were, some of them. Most of them at least believed in Jesus Christ. Now, the thing about Christianity is it poses a bit of a problem for the Nazis because, Jesus Christ was kind of a Jew.
Yeah, but you could just like glaze over that if you don't think about it.
Yeah, but so Hitler, he tried to change Christmas to just like a Nazi holiday where it was just like you were just worshiping the Aryan race, and you didn't really think he wanted to kind of
Wait.
de-emphasize Jesus.
Where
Christ.
was Santa?
He said that Santa was a paganized version of Odin, who was not a Greek, a German, some sort of German mythological
mythological
figure.
being.
Yeah. So he says that Santa was a bastard version of Odin. So he tried to bring back Odin to make the German.
Odin, I think, is Thor's dad. Can you look that up?
Probably.
What is it?
Odin. Odin. Anyway, so they really tried to de-emphasize Jesus Christ. They definitely didn't want to talk about how he was a Jew.
God of poets.
And they even rewrote a lot of Christmas carols, like Silent Night, and they rewrote it with like Hitler's name in it.
Crystal night, broken glass.
The night of broken
Jews are
windows.
I was
scared.
gonna say broken windows.
The night of broken windows.
What's up, big dog? What's up, big dog? Broken windows or what? Fool?
Damn! Imagine being a Jew in Germany at that time. I would fucking bounce. There would be
They couldn't leave.
where?
Anywhere.
Yeah, literally anywhere. I just fucking walk.
They wouldn't. At first, they let them leave.
That's what I'm saying.
After a while, they're like,
Yeah,
nope.
if we were here in in America, and
If we were,
because this is before, shut the fuck up. This is before Hitler was starting with his anti-Semitic before he got into power, right? He was just kind of like sneaking it in.
yeah.
I'm
It's very
asking-
subtle.
Yeah.
Like Trump.
I mean, this is.
So then when he got into power, is that when they said you can't leave?
I think it was like a few years into his tenure.
Okay, because I would have been like, man, this guy really hates black, white, Cuban, and Native American people, and I need to get the I would leave.
I don't think he even knew what a Native American was.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to assimilate it to myself. Okay, let's say I was a Jew. I would leave. As soon as I'm in a country that I'm like, the leader hates me.
That's like Mexicans coming into America like during Trump, though, right? Like, you know that you're not, like, that's probably not a good idea. It's a little dangerous right now.
Why are
Maybe
you burping so aggressively tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
So aggressive. It's just like.
I gotta get it out quick. I got a lot to say tonight. We only have so much time before we gotta end it.
All I'm saying is Christmas in Nazi Germany sounds like a very fun, pleasant time if you were a German. If you were German.
You know what's fucked up is that Hitler like fetishized the blonde hair, blue eye, but he was the complete opposite.
Well, it was his fantasy. of
Exactly,
what humans look
fetishized.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking weirdo. I wanted to talk about
Well,
on the note of WW2, Mengele, Joseph Mengele.
Okay, what about him?
He was also known as the Angel of Death.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
Nice
the
guy.
one
familiar
with
with him?
the
He had a
injections
midget,
in the
he
eyes.
had a
Yeah.
midget fetish and twin.
Twin fetish.
Twin,
So
yeah, twins.
that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So he
The village in Venezuela.
So I watched this documentary recently about Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka. Have you heard of them?
No.
Okay, so they're really fucked up. And we're getting even more fucked up, even though I was about to get to that Freddie ruined. So these Canadians, boyfriend, girlfriend, they're in their 20s. Somehow the dude convinces his girl, like he's like a fucking pervert, and he convinces her to like start drugging people, and then fucking them, and then killing the girls.
Oh man.
And it got even fucking weirder. The dude convinced her to drug and kill her 15-year-old sister.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah. And she ate the snatch.
Of the dead, she was dead.
She was alive still.
There's some necrophilia thrown in.
But
That wasn't expected.
Did you see You Don't Fuck with Cats?
I did.
So that guy Luca whatever was saying, at one point he was trying to boost his career, and he was like, yeah, the Carla Homolka keeps saying we're in a relationship together and we're not, and I'm just getting slandered online. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Kind of.
Well,
It's been a while.
I watched that documentary and I was like, oh shit, and then this one popped up, and so now it all made sense why he didn't want to be associated with her. But yeah, pretty fucked up. People are pretty fucked up. I've been really wrapped up in that. It's like a 6-part documentary docu-series, if you will.
You're saying that humans do terrible things?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, humans are pieces of shit.
What do you think about World War II?
Like Christmas and.
What do you think about the concentration camps?
What do I think
The
about it?
Constitution
Like, what's
camps?
my position on?
That's what they're going to call them one day.
Camps?
Oh fuck! They're not concentration
Oh,
camps. You
man,
need to
that-
concentrate on anything but the Constitution. That's why it's
That's
Constitution.
What do you
Shadow.
think about the concentration camps, Freddie?
What do I think about them? I don't think they were good. I don't think they should have been a thing.
That's pretty offensive. My grandpa died
I don't
at a
give
concentration
fuck
camp.
about your grandpa.
He fell
At a
off he fell off the watchtower.
Oh god. Oh man, that's fucked up. Yeah, no.
How about we go to a break here? Commercial. I got a good one for you too.
Okay.
Put in the mic.
We got a commercial coming, y'all. All right, we're
right.
back. We're back. We are sipping on J-Mo.
J-Mo.
According to Mel.
J-Mo Dallas.
This has been triple distilled. And I've got a hot topic. I've got a hot topic.
Damn. Hit me with it.
Did you guys hear about NASA? More?
Come on, baby.
hiring the physicist or whatever the fucking dude.
They had a priest.
Yeah, hired a priest. Yeah.
I thought it was theologist.
That's a good possibility. They hired a theologist and a priest. They hired several people to discuss
How we would
we're going to break
Fred,
the
stop
news.
finishing people's sentences.
Yeah.
Just let us do our thing.
Freddie, if you finish my sentence one more
I
time,
thought we were doing the.
I'm going to go over there and stab you in the shin.
Oh, damn. So close.
This motherfucker. You
Salud.
son of a fucking bitch. You no good
Son of a
fucking
bitch.
cocksucker.
Growing ass.
Fucking.
I'm just trying to help you, bud.
Oh my god.
He just wants you to just say it and get it over with. You're wasting his time.
Gotta be faster than that.
Fuck you.
Can't even take his fucking shot. Oh.
It's the angriest shot I've ever taken. That goes down like butter. That's nothing. That ain't nothing.
Take another one. Fuck it.
Let's do it. We gonna finish this bottle. Anyway, so they hired several people to figure out a way to disclose the news that we're not alone.
But the government's been like trying to tell us for like a couple
This
years now.
feels like a soft leak.
Yeah, no, I mean
They're
they
slowly
just last year during 2020. Remember they announced that like, hey, UFOs are real, guys.
Yeah. Do you know who Harry Reid is?
Nobody has a very unfortunate name.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate.
He was the Senate Majority Leader under Obama. He was a Democrat from Nevada. Obama. He was probably the highest-ranking Democrat other than Obama or Biden during Obama's tenure. Harry Reid, very powerful man, really wanted to disclose. He had this weird fascination with UFOs. So it's been speculated that he was briefed on all this shit and just really wanted to release it. He died yesterday.
Oh, damn!
But
Was it suicide?
probably.
No, it was an ice bullet.
I don't know. He was talking about it a lot, and then one day he showed up on the Senate floor with a black eye, and he claimed that he was on his treadmill and he fell.
I have a treadmill. I fall all the time. That's why I'm wearing my glasses tonight because I have a black eye.
Yeah.
Yes,
black
two
eye.
black eyes.
My girl's been beating me again.
It was just kind of weird. But I don't know, man. It feels like a soft leak. I feel like they're slowly releasing this information. And I think that if aliens... first of all, what do you think extraterrestrial life would be like? I mean, are these going to be intelligent beings?
You know what?
Are
It's
we
really
more intelligent? Like, what's going
We're
on?
not intelligent.
You think we
no,
are?
it's really
or they are?
hard. It's really hard to, because of course when you first think of aliens, you think of big head, skinny bodies.
I've read that there's a theory that those are just like suits.
So you guys look fucking weird and you decided to look even weirder. Like,
So they could survive like in our atmosphere.
gotcha.
So like
you know
when
what-
they see us, they think of us as like big marshmallow cyclops, or astronauts. But I mean, that wasn't even a thing that I even thought about.
Yeah.
Like, what if I don't know? I don't
don't
fucking
know.
know.
That
I
makes
don't know.
sense. I never heard of that theory, actually.
There's
That makes a
so
lot of
many
sense.
fucking different possibilities, man.
What I heard is that, like, since like the 1950s when Roswell happened, they started doing a lot of alien cartoons and stuff that look like the aliens that we think of an alien, right? The gray with the big head and the big eyes. They started leaking that in the public in a cartoon, so people start getting used to that. So when they do come down and that does happen, we're not super shocked at like what we're seeing here.
It's like a
Well, I hope their defense mechanisms can handle AR-15s because I got AR-15s coming your way, aliens.
Have you seen
Come
Mars
see
Attack?
me.
Have you seen Mars Attacks? Mars Attack?
I have seen Mars Attacks.
Marzipan? I love marzipans.
I don't think guns did anything to them, right?
No.
I think it just bounced off them like water.
I mean, if these people are, or these people, I don't know what the fuck to call them. Sorry, I don't want to be racist towards any aliens.
Imagine the pronouns
Species.
for that.
Species.
If these, thee, they, them, it's, and, or,
Butts.
in.
They have like 7
Just
different
come.
genders
Ugh.
biologically, and
But imagine them coming down like, what are you guys doing?
I don't even know what the fuck to expect. Like, are they dumb? Are they like just like giant insects?
Well, they have to be more intelligent than we are because we
they
can't
have
figure
to
out how
be?
to cross dimensions.
How do
or
we know that they
dimensions
can?
or-
I
I
mean,
mean,
what
because
if
they're
they,
here. I
If
mean,
they get here,
If they
and
show
weren't
up at our
before,
front door, they mean
what if
that
we
means they
what if we
figured
go to
something
Mars,
out.
like Elon Musk wants to do this year in 2022, and we get there and we like encounter
then we're smarter.
Martians?
Well, that's the thing. We've sent robots to Mars, and Martians haven't fucked with them.
Not yet.
Also, why is there a thing for Martians
Okay.
and there's no thing for like Jupitans or Neptunians
because
or
Mars is so close in proximity.
And it's also
But what
very
if
Earth-like.
they're not like on the surface though? Like they've found evidence of like water and rivers on Mars. What if there's
yeah?
like
Why haven't they found like a a beer can, or
we've barely touched the surface, and no human has actually been there yet. We've just sent like rovers. What if they're like living in underground colonies? Like, what if they like had?
Can you real quick let me know how long does it take to fly to Mars from Texas?
Texas?
I mean, that's where NASA's from.
Yeah,
Houston, right?
yeah, that's where.
Yeah, from the city with the
Yeah,
spaceships.
and fucking Elon just moved SpaceX to Austin.
Mars is
Fucking Texas.
218.77 million miles away.
So how long does that take to get there? Nobody's been there
Who
yet.
gives a fuck how far Mars is? How long does it take to ship a rover out there? How long does Amazon take to get a rover out
Gotta
there?
be weeks, months, right?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Like if
I want to know, how do you shit in space?
That's a whole nother. Yeah,
Does your shit fall
yeah.
out of
One
your
one
ass? 'Cause
Google
I
one
push
Google
my
search.
shit out.
There's
one
no
Google
gravity.
Search, yeah,
I'm
one
just
Google search.
floating
has it.
around.
I push my shit out. Yeah, it'll just float around. It doesn't matter. That's how I shit, though.
Yeah, one
wait.
Google search at a
I'd be
time.
so pissed if I took a shit and it just like started coming back up. Starts
All over your
touching-
ass cheeks?
Starts tugging your cheek. Yeah,
It gives your butt a little kiss.
yeah your
Hey.
shit starts kissing you back.
Hey, still here?
So it depends on the spacecraft speed, but if at a speed of about 24,600 miles per hour, it'll take 7 months.
God damn.
Fuck.
24,600 miles per hour.
Is it the fastest?
Well, that's just the speed of most of the craft.
I'm sorry. 24,000. I'm sorry. What?
24,600 miles per hour.
God damn.
You're going pretty fast for a long time.
You know when you're going 80 on the freeway?
for a long time. For 7 months nonstop.
You're just like, ooh. There's no way.
So,
Yeah.
well, the
Yeah,
thing
meanwhile,
is-
you're
the thing
trying
is
to
you're not
jerk
doing
one
that.
off in the fucking space bathroom.
The thing is,
Like
the thing
he's
is
got
you're,
nut just floating
you're,
around you.
you're going so fast, but there's no resistance. So you're not like there's
Okay.
just no resistance. You're going at
Do
that
astronauts fuck?
Of course.
No,
They
they're-
have to.
they're not
like,
allowed
even if
to.
they're married. Oh, come
speed.
on.
No, because you can't have a baby out there because of the complications. The baby
my
might get
God.
hurt. Whatever.
This
You're not
sounds
supposed
terrible.
to.
How about when the Russians sent that dog to space? They sent like a monkey. They sent a dog.
It was the Russians doing all that. Was Americans sending monkeys and dogs?
They
we
sent,
probably
an
did privately, but the Russians were doing it publicly.
No, they weren't doing it publicly. Well, the monkey and the dog, yes, but they sent humans, but like they didn't publicize it until one came back
Bunch of failed missions.
No way.
successfully. They're like, "Oh, our first
Hey,
manned
look-
mission worked."
Hey, look what we just did.
Yeah.
And we've never tried this before at
But
all.
there's like radio that like American spies were able to get of like someone like, "Hey, we're coming back into space," and then they like screams and then it cuts off. So like obviously they had a couple failed missions.
I mean, once we figure out that
That is so fucked up. I'm sorry. That kind of blew my mind. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that before. Go ahead.
once aliens are proven to be real, like I don't see. First of all, we're never going to come back from that. But I don't see.
Would you clap an alien cheek if you had the opportunity?
Let's see what they look like first.
Yeah. Am I attracted to the
does
alien?
it matter? Come on.
I'd have to be attracted to the alien.
What if Mexicans were aliens?
Oh, fuck. I'm the only non-alien in this room right now. And you know what? Jake's been convincing me every single week not to bring guns anymore. I've
Leave
been,
them at home.
We're getting banned from YouTube, and so
you guys are drinking a lot of booze and smoking a lot of weed and playing with guns.
well, I find this highly fascinating.
Who owns YouTube?
Jonathan YouTube.
Hold on, yeah. I never asked this. Who's Google's guy?
It's pronounced YouTube.
Yet.
He's a Filipino dude.
Who owns Google?
His name's Sergey, or the founder. at
Sergey
least.
Google?
Sergey something. He's a Russian. He's a Russian immigrant.
I don't like that.
But I don't think he like owns it. I think he sold it off to a corporation.
I don't know if
Now
he.
Google's
I don't
a
know if he sold it
corporation.
off.
So who's Google?
Google.
Who is Google's Elon Musk?
Goog me up.
Google.
You know what I saw on YouTube the other day? That was probably the most fucked up thing I've ever seen on YouTube.
CEO of Google is Sundar Pichai.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
there's like 3 founders, and I think Sundar's like the last one left. So what I saw the other day was this skydiver who he did this a lot every day. Not every day, but he did this quite a bit. And on one of his expeditions, he decided to strap a GoPro to his chest, and he live streamed it. It's fucking horrible. The guy, again, this is on YouTube. I have no idea how this is on YouTube. This is some Faces of Death, Rotten.com shit. He's, laughing, having fun, and you can see like what's going on.
He's skydiving.
He's skydiving. He's jumping like off a cliff,
Oh,
and
cliff jumping.
something happens, and his
jumping.
parachute doesn't. And towards the end of the video, everything goes dark, and you hear a very horrific scream.
Oh yeah, he like landed in like some pebbles and shit.
Yeah, and then like he hits the floor. It's a very loud thud, and wherever the fuck he landed, there's like cowbells playing. It's very I don't know where the fuck this was, but it's very like soft melodic music, very fucking creepy. And you're like, this guy has to be dead. Like who knows how far he fell.
He jumped off a cliff and his parachute didn't work.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
isn't there supposed to be a backup chute?
I don't know, man. But
I don't think
you're
when
like,
you're jumping off, when you're base jumping, you don't really have time.
This guy has to be dead. But like, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds in, you hear just him like I'm assuming trying to crawl or trying to do something. And then you hear the gasp of death. Just this very long and it's fucking it's haunting, especially with the cowbells and the shit going on in the background. I forget the guy's name and I'm sorry that I did, but
damn.
I saw it on Reddit and I clicked the YouTube link and I really regretted the fuck out of it.
Well, send it to me. I gotta see this now.
I would not. It's kind of been haunting me. It's like you remember how like Rotten.com would haunt you for days when you were a kid? Like that's what it's doing to me.
It's like in your memory. It's just sitting there.
And like now I'll be sitting here just having fun and
you'll hear that death rattle.
And I'm just like, oh fuck, man.
We got some death rattle flutes up here.
Yeah, I mean, we could both just whistle on them at the same time and
Maybe not.
summon Miklan Tekutli. Okay, well, I'm sorry, that kind of got dark there. How about cryptozoology?
Cryptozoology is fucking
Tired of hearing about crypto.
This ain't Bitcoin. This ain't Litecoin.
Titcoin?
What do you got? Fucking Beatcoin?
Bitcoin.
All right. Cryptozoology is the study of mythical creatures. It's a pseudoscience.
Chupacabra.
It's not real, but I find it very fascinating. It's just fun to look into. You know, this is like the study of like Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster, Chupacabra. The one that I'm highly interested in though is dinosaurs in the Congo in Africa.
Like that are still around?
Yeah. So you have a lot of African natives that claim that they still see like is it Brachiosaurus, like the one with the really long neck? They claim that those are still alive. And then in South America, in the Amazon, you have natives that claim that they still see giant ground sloths walking around. It's just really weird. Like, sure,
you know what? And I keep forgetting that we live in a world still like there's uninhabited areas. Like there's areas that of part of the world that humans have never touched.
I think it's like 15% of the Amazon has still not been explored.
Jesus.
So like
which is a lot.
Taxonomy and classification of animals didn't even start until Darwin. That was like 1840. So who
That's like last week.
So yeah, in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scope of time. So who the fuck knows? There's still new species being discovered.
That's crazy
Obviously,
to think about like someone in the 1820s, they're just like, that's a bug. Like it's not a bug. It's just an animal that they saw.
I mean, back then I'm sure everything was just a bug. It was like the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, like a bee and a fly and
They're all the
everything was
same
just the
shit,
same thing.
yeah.
But you know, you got to break it down. Darwin was kind of the first guy to like really push on that. But cryptozoology, I don't know. It's fucking strange, man. There's places in the world where they claim that there's giant spiders in like jungles in Asia. You have a
I've seen
favorite?
some pretty big ones.
You got well, do you have like a favorite mythical creature?
I'd probably say the werewolf was the first thing that came to mind, which is like, you know, I don't really have not really seen much evidence of that being real, but the most interesting one is probably Loch Ness monster. I feel like, dude, send some divers up in that bitch.
I think they have.
And they found nothing?
They do
It's a
sonar
very
and
dark-
stuff, but there's a lot of caves.
Yeah, it's very dark
They
and it's
can't
very
get
Who's
cold.
to say that bitch hasn't died?
What if there's multiple?
Yeah, but if there's why is it only there?
Maybe that's the last place it
lake.
survived. It hid in the. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
A lot of
Mermaids, too.
Well, mermaids. Oh God, I read some shit the other day. Manatees, I guess, have the closest vaginal opening to humans. Manatees.
Christopher Columbus fucked a manatee.
That's
Isn't
that's
that,
a
isn't that,
rumor.
isn't
That's
that
a
what
rumor.
got Steve Irwin?
that was a stingray.
What's the difference?
A huge dip. Look up a manatee compared to a
Manatee's like
manatee's
a
a sea
fat
cow.
seal.
Yeah, it's like a fat seal that lives in fresh water.
And that's what we're talking about here?
Yeah, no, they claim that those were the inspiration for mermaids. That sailors were super lonely after being on expeditions for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, no.
And they were like raping these fucking poor manatees.
Oh, no.
Well,
so what?
I'll tell you.
Manatees were having kids with sailor sperm?
No, it's just that was the inspiration. Like somebody romanticized that shit.
Oh.
Somebody was really fucking
Like,
out.
no, trust me, they were hot. They had big tits.
Yeah,
Well, that's my lady of the sea.
Oh my god, yeah, I was out at sea and I saw these, super hot chicks. Yeah, she had a fish pussy, but
Dude, imagine being out sea for like 2-3 years.
out sea.
And I'm gonna flick this lit cigarette at you.
He's gonna flick that list cigarette at me.
You stupid son of a bitch. You guys always do this to me. Imagine being out at sea and the first thing you see is a proper manatee ready to get fucked. Would you fuck it after like
No.
I'm talking like 2-3 years out at sea.
Jesus Christ, no.
All right, so you're out at sea, and the only way to get back
You
to
gotta fuck the
civilization is
manatee?
you got to fuck a manatee.
Is
Oh,
it,
yeah,
Would you
then I
stay
would
out
fuck-
at sea forever?
is it consensual?
No, you're raping the manatee.
I don't want to rape a manatee. If it's consensual, we'll talk.
I mean, how do you get consent from a manatee?
You just like do
They're
your
smart.
hand like this, and they'll move their
they're
head up
smart.
and down. And you're like,
they learn
"Advice, I
pretty
guess."
quick.
You
God.
put
So
your
do you want to
finger
get
in it,
fucked or not?
You put your finger in it, and then if
Freddy's
it allows
over here
you to,
grooming manatees. I'll tell you my favorite crypto zoology being dragons.
yeah.
Almost every culture and civilization has some sort of depiction of a flying
Lizard,
reptile
yeah.
or bird. You have the Mexicans with, the Aztecs with Quetzalcoatl. You look
How
at
you say it?
It's Quetzalcoatl. I know that for a fact. It's like the most common Aztec.
How do you say it?
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Anyway, you have in Europe they had dragons were knights were fucking fighting dragons. In
Fucking
China,
yeah, fighting 'em.
China you had the big red dragon. Why is it that every major culture in the world,
Except for America, where's our dragon?
I'm sure we had one too. We had the New Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
I mean, it's kind of weird though, right? Like every culture had some sort of
Mostly
depiction.
older cultures. For us, we don't really. See
What if
that
there
'cause
were like
we
a bunch
weren't
of like a different like a genus of I don't know, maybe reptiles, birds, avian creatures? There was something going around flying that was huge. It's but like nobody's looking for it. Nobody really believes in it.
And it might have died out over time.
It's fucking weird, man.
Where are the bones? That's the thing that gets them.
That's true. There's no.
It's like Bigfoot. Like, oh yeah, the porcupines eat the bones. Like, come on, man.
porcupine.
Porcupines eat Bigfoot bones. That's why you can't find
I mean,
Bigfoot
I think
skeletons.
like the Yeti. I think that was probably like a real primate. That was just like a gigantic ape or some shit, like some snow monkey. Maybe there's a few still in existence. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's a very fascinating subject.
The one that always gets me is the Chupacabra because of how recent it is and how new it is.
So what do? They suck the blood and they eat goats?
No, they literally just like attach and then suck blood out of it.
It's like a giant mammal leech.
Pretty much, yeah. And then it
like a
attaches to the
vampire.
bottom of a goat, sucks the blood out, and then that's how it runs around. I've heard that it's like a alien that was dropped off here in Puerto Rico, and then
Is that where it started?
Yeah, and then it's kind of gone to Mexico and America and all that, and then people are like, oh, it's like a mangy dog.
It
and this
became
and
like a
that.
thing in America though, because I remember like they were attacking cows in Texas, and like they were like ranchers would find their cows just with no blood, just like deflated.
Yeah.
This was like in the 40s and the 50s, and they're like, what?
Yeah.
What? And they're like, this wasn't like a wolf or like a
Yeah, because I didn't eat any of the
bear.
meat. It's just 2 puncture marks.
Huh.
I don't know, aliens,
But,
U.S. government.
I don't know. I'm
Russians?
ready for aliens, man.
Are you?
Skinwalkers are the ones that get me.
That's the Native American thing, right? Can you tell me a little bit more? I'm not.
So basically, they're it's a evil spirit, evil demon, whatever it is. Basically, it takes the shape of humanoid things.
It's like the X-Men. What's your name? Mysteria.
Mystique.
Mystique.
No, but so basically,
little bitch.
it's almost human. It almost looks human or it almost looks like, let's say, a deer, and it's a little off. The eyes are a little too forward, or the legs are a little too short.
Something's off.
You know it's off, it's a skinwalker. Sometimes you'll if you're walking through the
Kind of
woods or
like
camping,
when
you'll
you're
hear your mom.
you're walking by a school and you see the short bus and the kids hop off, and you look at them and you're like, there's something a little off about you guys.
Something a little off. You kick them in the head and you're like, sir, you got to get away. No, but no, it's like it's apparently like if you're out, in the woods, you'll like hear your mom from the bush like going, "Hey, I fell, I hurt my leg, come help me."
Oh.
If you go help them, then you get killed by the
That's
Fuck.
fucking terrifying.
yeah. So can you imagine like walking through the woods and someone's like, "Hey, help me!" No, it's like just some random person, right? You'd be like, I'd be
This is a
inclined
good
to go
lesson
help.
to never help anyone. They could be a skinwalker.
They could, or they could just.
There's a place in New Mexico, I believe. It's called Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
like a giant hole or whatever.
So like a bunch of weird shit happens there. I read about this a lot. It was like weird apparitions. Like nobody was like allowed in this area.
Giant wolves,
just fucking crazy mythical, just fucking dragons and beasts.
Werewolves?
No, just basically like giant wolves that were like
Imagine
would
like a
come
fucking,
and scare
like
everything
a fucking
and
20, 30-foot wolf.
yeah, and just like
shit
fucking
up.
coming
That's-
at you. You run your house, you look out the window, and nothing's there.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
just
what I mean?
people having like weird hallucinations. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing a gun to Skinwalker Ranch.
I don't even think
just
you're
not
not
going
even
in.
allowed there.
Oh, it's done?
Whoever owns it just is. I think they bought it to like keep people out of it.
Yeah.
Because so much weird
Is there
shit
some
was happening.
documentaries on this I can watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not good. It's better to read about it. Somebody made a movie about it that I actually watched on Amazon Prime. I paid for it. I paid $4 for it. It was terrible.
Oh.
It was like you have this amazing fucking story and you butchered it with this shitty low budget movie. Whoever made that movie, fuck you.
Yeah.
What about The Fourth Kind? You ever see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that
The
fucking
owls?
thing gave me nightmares.
It did. Yeah, it gave me nightmares
Yeah.
too. It was a good movie though.
Real quick, I need to take an intermission.
Intermission.
Press pause. Boop. I gotta piss real quick.
Where are we at on time?
We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes, so we're like at an hour.
We'll wrap it up in about 5-10 minutes.
I was gonna say, yeah, dude, the fucking Fourth Kind. I remember. I don't know. I mean, it had to be a dream. I was laying down in my bed, and I had a headboard and a footboard. And I remember being asleep, and then kind of like being woken up by something, and then at my footboard, I feel like I remember seeing like a little gray head, like the top of a little gray head, just like running across, and like behind a wall where I couldn't see him anymore. And I couldn't move. I was like fucking paralyzed. I was just like, oh, And then I remember eventually just getting up or like, saying something and then being able to like move around. Like, did I just see that? Like, do I even want to go check? And then I just fell back asleep. But yeah, that movie fucked me up, dude. Fucking trip.
I watched it with my girlfriend at the time, like not thinking anything of it.
With like the fucking, oh yeah, I'm God.
Yeah.
I watched it once with this chick, and I invited her over to fuck. And she was like, I really want to watch The Fourth Kind. Okay. And so she put that on and was like so into the movie that I didn't get to fuck.
Oh.
I was pissed. I was so mad. I was all trying to, hitting my hand and shit like, hey.
What a bitch.
Bitch. Why do you think I invited you over? I ain't trying to watch this fucking movie. And I tore into the shit. I had to go find it. I was like, yeah, yeah, girl, I can get you that movie. No problem. And she really just wanted to watch the movie.
What a bitch. Yeah, The Fourth Kind's a fucking trip.
I don't even remember it. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. That was with Mila Jovovich, right?
I don't remember who it was with, but
Or no,
it's like
what was
in
that,
it's in Alaska, like super remote.
Let me look that up real quick. I could never fuck a manatee. I could never fuck a manatee.
Fucking scalped this owl.
Oh no.
She got it again after you left.
And I want them scalps.
Oh jeez, literally scalped. Oh man. That's fucked up.
You want any more of this?
Cryptozoology is actually quite popular in the podcast world.
Yeah.
I feel like if we maybe went on a hunt
I'm down.
I'm down. We'll like go to like a haunted place and just I don't know.
We'll go to Black Star and see how long the races take to kick us out.
I go to Black
Very,
Star.
very fast.
First of all, I go hiking there quite a bit.
At night?
No, but
That's when they kick you
I'm
out.
down.
Or
There
we should be the racists and
There
kick
was
people out when they come.
a kid from when I was in high school.
Hold on, before we start juicing. And we're back.
You see?
Black Star Canyon, Orange County. If you're not from around here, Black Star Canyon is known to be the most haunted place in Orange County, California. This is a fact that a tribe of Native Americans were massacred there.
No way.
They were. The Native Americans did not live there, but they were stealing horses of the white men. So, a group.
They're not sending their best.
A group was hired to go hunt them down.
Pretty sure they were already there.
And retrieve the horses and kill them. So I forget the names of the dudes, but Theo Lacey was the sheriff of Orange County at that time. The Orange County Jail is named after him, Theo Lacey.
Yeah, all you jailbirds out there, when you said that, your ears pricked up.
Yeah, he was a real person. Anyway, so back
Lacey.
back then, bears were very prevalent.
What about
Black
beets?
Star, yeah. So in Black Star, in Southern California, in Orange County, South Orange County, we had a shitload of bears. We killed all of them.
Atkinson, the person who killed the last black bear in Orange County.
He knows.
My wife actually lived on the street where was named after him because he lived there in Live Oak Canyon. I don't know if you remember when she lived back in the canyon back there. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we didn't meet back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, she lived on Atkinson
You don't remember
Road.
everywhere his wife lived?
I don't know. We knew each other back then. But yeah, so she lived back there, and I heard about the story, and apparently he like lived over there, like somewhere up in the fucking hills.
Black Star, I go there hiking a lot. There's a lot of wildlife. It's really cool out there, but it's also very creepy. I've been out there by myself. Went out there one time in the rain to go out and catch some salamanders. I went at like 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Nobody was there. It was foggy as shit. I couldn't even see like right here.
How'd you not get killed by a fucking mountain lion?
I was fucking terrified, but I really wanted these salamanders, which I got.
Yeah.
I let them go.
For how much?
Anyway, it was fucking terrifying. It's probably like one of the scariest things that I've ever done. Like I walked maybe 2 miles in until I got to the stream, and I it was fucking weird. It was very early in the morning. Nobody was there, but you hear a lot of howling, like wind. Like all of a sudden, like there's like sudden gust of wind. It's very creepy.
Yeah.
It's silent too because you're in the middle of a canyon. Anyway, a lot of Native Americans were massacred there, so it's been proven that people have died there. It's been rumored that satanic cults go there and do sacrifices.
Stuff there.
In the early 2000s, you had a cholo. I think they raped and murdered a girl there. It's just a lot of weird shit happens.
There was a gay couple that was murdered by the KKK when I was in high school there.
No, that was at Whiting's Ranch.
No, that was
Whiting's Ranch. I'm very familiar with.
Yeah, you guys are
murders
familiar.
in Orange County.
Really, yeah. It all sounds like it's in South County, and fuck that place.
Well, I love South County, but there's some problems.
There's a lot of places you can hide bodies.
It's yeah. Anyway, Black Star. It's you got the rumored ghost. There's been sightings of what people claim look like penguins, like little tiny like 4-foot creatures that like kind of wobble.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's just a lot of weird shit happens there. I've been there myself. I get weird fucking vibes. I'm not really that type of person that believes in ghosts, even though we got Elfie over here. It's strange, but Black Star's an amazing place, and if you're ever in Orange County, you should go. Mel, have you ever been there?
I've been once. It was after my junior prom. Me and my girlfriend at the time, Brittany, I think her last name is Rodriguez now. Brittany Rodriguez, if you're watching this, sponsor the show. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend.
She fucking does multi-level marketing now, or
no, she
got
sells
like
Amway.
Yeah, she's got
it works.
She's got 2 kids.
She sells body wraps.
No, she sells God now. That's her. She's a Gotti. So she's definitely not watching this show.
Gotti.
And then it was Joseph Shepard, who I've lost touch with. I wish you were watching the show because I think you'd get a kick out of it. And then I can't remember who he was with at the time. It's irrelevant.
Okay. Okay.
You know, yeah. They should call this the
Did
short,
you get out of the car?
the short story long.
Did
segment.
you get out of the car?
I pulled up. I'm in the back
Did
seat.
you already take your shot?
I did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You were talking.
It's a Black Star.
Yeah, we pulled up. We get out. We're standing, and it's like we pulled up to a point where it's like you can't drive any further, and now you have to walk. Mm-hmm. And we get out, and we're like, yeah, it was totally like fucking like a movie. Like I Know What You Did Last Summer, some shit. And we're like, yeah, this is cool, you know. And I'm like, yeah.
Hold on. So you got to like the bare minimum, like where? Like,
oh yeah.
You couldn't go like in the car anymore.
Yeah.
So you got to the beginning.
We got to the beginning,
and then you stopped.
I mean, again, this was like after prom, so we're talking like midnight.
Okay.
And
Mel, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, not that.
I'm taking you to Black Star.
No, I got a booked weekend. Don't worry about it.
Sunday morning. What are you doing? 6 a.m.
Oh, not that. Not New Year's Eve weekend. Anyway, so we get to the base.
Wouldn't it be New Year's weekend?
We get out of the car, and we're like, all right, let's start. And then we see a car coming from the direction we just came from, and they're fucking zooming, dude. They're like, boo, like hightailing it. And I'm like, we should probably get out of here. Like whatever they're coming here for is not what we came here for. So let's go. So we get in the car and we leave. And, 2 ships in the night, they pass us. And then they turn around and they chase us all the way fucking, until we got to civilization again. They chase us down.
I'm going to need you to bleep out the name here, but I took Villard to Black Star in 2018. And I was like, this was nighttime. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird, but whatever, we're going to go. So we drive there. We get to where Mel's at, and there's like a decommissioned cop car. So something that looks similar to what you drive. And they turn on the fucking siren, and like they have the speaker like, pull over. I'm like, yeah, no, there's something. And I was like, no, there's something off. And he's, she's all fucking scared as shit, whatever. And I pull over to the side of the road because I'm like, is this really a cop? Like, is this like a sheriff? What's going on? And like they pull up right behind me, but they never get out of the car. So I'm like, okay, I'm there for maybe like 3 to 5 minutes, just kind of just like.
And they were
just in the car behind me, and I can't see anything because it's like out there in the canyon. It's like pitch black. They turn off their lights, so now it's just completely dark. I'm like, I don't think that a cop would do that. So I still had my car on. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm out. And I drive off, and they follow me. They follow me all the way to basically by San Diego Canyon College. That's a pretty fucking long
civilization.
drive.
Yeah,
that's maybe like a 5-6 mile drive.
Yeah,
they followed me all the way there, and then they turned around to make sure that I left.
Should have followed him back.
I considered it, but I didn't have a knife or a gun on me.
Yeah.
If I had some sort of weapon, maybe I probably wouldn't got. If I had my gun, I'd probably fucking get out of the car and be like, "What? What the fuck? Like, you're not a cop. Fuck you."
Yeah.
But it was very strange. But that was
so you have the same exact situation.
That's
I
the
had.
second time that happened to me. I went there in high school with my buddy Dijon. He's this black dude, a fucking football player, and my buddy Marco.
I mean, you could have just said Dijon, and we would have understood all of that.
He could have been a French gentleman.
not at your high school.
Well, he could have been a French mustard for all you know.
Dijon.
That sounds like a honey mustard brand. Dijon.
Hold on, DJ Mustard. His name is Dijon. You sure you weren't out there with DJ Mustard?
Is he a French African American?
Maybe. I've never met him.
Well, I haven't talked to the gentleman in quite some time. Anyway, all that matters here is that was the second time that's happened to me. I've been chased out of Black Star Canyon. A lot of questions.
So pretty much any time you go at night.
We went there. The first time I went, it was like 3 p.m.
DJ Mustard is 31 years old. There's a very good chance.
What's his
What up,
first
Dijon?
name?
I don't know, but does that guy look familiar at all?
No.
All right, no. Because that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, no, DJ Mustard is definitely not a football player.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. My buddy Dijon was.
Like around your
He's actually DJ Mustard now.
But no, that's fucky. I've had some fucky situations at the Queen Mary.
I've never been. Long Beach.
Oh yeah,
right? Long
I
Beach?
went once as a kid, and
Have you ever been to the Queen Mary?
I did go to the Queen Mary, and actually I had an experience in the piano room.
I love how I'm going to tell you a situation. I'm going to tell you a story, and you're like, hey, that's great, but Freddy, what's your... fuck you and fuck you.
I'm trying to keep him engaged.
All right,
He's not like, cut it off.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The piano room. I don't remember which room it was, but go ahead.
I was just saying. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're not supposed to touch the piano, whatever, this and that." And me being me, they told me not to, so I did. And I went to go touch it, and right before I touched it, I felt a very strong breeze in the room, and it got really cold, and I felt like I shouldn't have been there. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm not touching this shit."
Sounds like my bedroom.
So I touched it anyways, and then I decided to leave.
I don't know. It just gets real cold in there.
Yeah, you ever been like in
and
your
I
room,
feel like I shouldn't.
You ever
be
get
there?
up like in the middle of the night and like you're just like, hey, I'm not alone, and there's like a sudden breeze, and
You know someone's looking at you from behind, but you can't look back.
Yeah, like all your like windows suddenly open, and it's just, like you hear like a deep dark voice talking to you, and right?
Yeah.
Jake, do you need help? Are you?
Huh?
Would you like to walk out of this house with us? Blink twice if you. All right, we don't really
Please
care.
help.
Anyways, what was your experience, Mel?
I was really young. I don't know if it was like a field trip or why I was there. I just remember seeing like a woman, and then asking,
women.
Yeah, because you know where my brain is at, and then asking a
Mel tried fucking a ghost.
Who
asking
hasn't? We've all been there.
a superior. I can't remember if it was like my mom or an aunt or like a camp counselor or whatever. I was constantly, young parents, so I was always in like after school program, before school program, summer program. I was always in some type of program, program,
if you will.
Yeah, depending on where you come from. And we went to the Queen Mary, and I remember asking like, "Oh, who's that woman?" They were like, "What woman?" And then I was like, "Oh, goosebumps." I was like, "Oh shit, I think I just experienced something." And that was it.
Sweet. Where did you see her?
I don't remember, man. It was a long time ago.
I remember hearing about like the engine room that's like super haunted apparently, but like I didn't feel anything there. In the piano room is where I felt.
What happened there? Like what makes that ship haunted?
in
People
the
die
piano
everywhere.
room. Well, yeah, but people died a lot in the engine room.
Yeah.
Bad
Dude, there's
conditions.
like fucking seven like different monuments. Like people have died on this street. Like there's like candles and
It's
fucking
just
flowers.
a concentrated thing, and then it's also just like a creepy boat in general.
Why is it still in commission? How old is this boat?
It's not in commission. It is stationed at the port of Long Beach.
It doesn't.
It's not going anywhere.
It doesn't go anywhere.
No.
No.
It hasn't gone anywhere. Because I
not-
think it's like
it's not
Titanic
seaworthy.
age. I think it's
It's an one?
old.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I guess that makes more sense. I mean, who fucking? Do you believe in ghosts? Would you fuck a ghost? I'd fuck a ghost.
I'd take a rhino pill and fuck a ghost.
No,
You have
I've always believed in ghosts. I've always believed in aliens.
I don't.
It's something I haven't really talked
don't know
about.
if I
But
wanna-
my grandmother is like a medium, if you will.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, no, she's very, very
goodness.
on point. Like the day my parents went to go tell her that they were pregnant.
I know.
Yeah, no, she cut them off. And she said it's gonna be a
Pregnant.
yeah. No,
A boy named Milkone is gonna have
No.
a studio next to
His
it.
name will be Mel Quinn.
no. She said he's gonna be born with blonde hair and blue eyes. And I was born with blonde hair and blue eyes.
So you're an Aryan.
I was at birth, and then I transitioned into a lizard person.
You're
that I am now.
trans.
Freddie, do you have any questions? Would you rather? Where are they now?
I've got a question. Why are you such a bitch?
I also.
That's the show. Bye, guys.
I wonder that constantly.
Do you have anything for us? Do you have anything to contribute?
Yes. So when we are told about the
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyways, that's the show.
It's the whole set.
When we're told about the aliens, let's say for whatever reason there's a lottery and one person has to introduce the human race to the aliens, and it happened to be you.
It's gonna be like Jack Black in Mars Attacks.
Sure. And they're like,
They kill
all right,
him.
Jacob,
They fry
you
him.
have to choose 3 things to present to the aliens
Okay.
and represent, what you think Earth is. What 3 things are you bringing to the aliens?
That's a good question. Cryptocurrency.
What, you're bringing.
I'm
how
gonna
are
bring
you
him
bringing crypto.
cryptocurrency.
You're just gonna give them a USB with some.
I'm gonna
Bitcoin?
give them. I'm gonna open up a new wallet in their name, and I'm gonna give them 1 Ethereum and half
of
of a
money.
Litecoin.
Ethereum's a lot of money.
That's all he got.
Number 2, I'm going to give them a can of cream corn. to experience.
What brand?
Hormel.
Green Giant.
Okay.
And number 3, I'm gonna give them The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump.
Used
It's gonna be signed by me.
as Donald
Hey,
Trump.
no, it's gonna be as me. I learned a lot from this. I hope that you aliens can learn a lot too.
XOXO.
XOXO Hakobo.
You're a supreme leader.
Yeah.
So-
So cryptocurrency, creamed corn, and Art of the Deal.
That sounds great. What
Mel?
about you, Mel?
I would give them a copy of Purple Rain. I'd give them a whole sheet of acid for them to figure out what to do with it. and then I would just give them a picture of me and all my loved ones.
All of them. It's like a hit list for them. Why would you do that?
No,
You
because
don't know what their intentions are.
I just imagine if anyone or being or anything got a copy of Purple Rain with like a whole sheet of acid,
If I was
you will not be mad at the person that gave that
If
to you.
I was an alien and somebody handed me a Purple Rain and a sheet of acid, I'd be pissed as fuck.
Well, luckily you're not an
Luckily,
alien.
you're holding canned corn and a creamed.
Creamed corn. What the fuck would you give them?
I would bring a strobe light, flash it in their eyes, and then punch them in the neck and start the war.
Give them a record of a LMFAO Party Rock.
Party rock anthem. I would blast party rock anthem.
This is the pinnacle of
blind
humanity.
them, and I'd give them a fucking knuckle sandwich. I would start the war before they can.
Oh no!
Punch that alien in the face.
Yeah, I might be the only human that could ever say
we
that.
bring
so.
you love. Fuck you.
Dude, party rock.
Freddy,
The
you
flash,
fucked
the
everything
pop.
up. You fucked up Earth. Like, they destroyed Earth because you punched their emperor in the face.
Party rock anthem blasting, super
But
bright.
they have now
strobes.
adopted Party Rock as the official alien anthem.
because that's the one that they started. The fucking. Oh man.
Well,
Dun, 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 dun. Well, this is the New Year's episode.
yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Fuck.
Let's hope I don't have to meet him.
Okay, real quick. What are your some of your favorite moments of 2021? Real quick before we
Favorite
wrap it up.
moments, starting the podcast, I mean, it seems like a fucking lifetime ago. It was like 4 months ago.
I feel like we're
Podcast veterans
Thank you.
at this point.
Thank you. This is everyone. Everyone tells me, I love seeing Mel get fucking sober to drunk as shit. So here you go. I'm doing it for you people.
I mean, before we started recording, Mel had already had, what was it, like 36 beers?
Yeah.
36 beers.
36 beers.
36 beers he had. 36.
3 or 6. Wow, that's quite a bit.
326 or 36. Another one of my favorite times of 2021 was firing Shreddy.
Which one? Which time?
It's actually happening right now.
I thought it was a
Shreddy,
3.5 seasons.
yeah, but I got it annulled, and we're letting you go.
Like my marriage.
Yeah.
I had
been
the
a-
same conversation with my wife. She also said it was annulled, and she's letting me go. That's crazy.
Actually, I just talked to your manager at work, man. Like,
Hey, Mel,
They're
you got a place
also
to stay?
letting you go at work.
yeah.
Fuck.
Are you okay? Is everything okay?
I'm gonna.
I know a guy at the EDD office though.
Erectile dysfunction. What do you know, a guy there?
Freddie, what's your favorite moment of 2021?
Let's see. My favorite moment of 2021. I'd have to say just hanging out with you guys. Like doing this podcast is pretty fun.
Gay?
Hey, Lan. Just I don't know. I guess being able to watch the podcast live is pretty fun.
It does sound like fun. I like me. I'd watch me get drunk.
Would you? Do you?
I think I would.
I'd cringe the whole time.
I
I would watch it like, who do you guys think you are?
First of all, I know that I'm the shit, and if you don't think that, go fuck yourself.
Well, I always say this: I'm the shit. You're a fart.
Well, that's weird.
I'm here to stay.
What are you,
You'll
fucking
be gone in a second.
75 years old?
Yeah, well,
I'm the shit. You're a fart.
you've heard that before.
Yeah, like from a boomer.
It was his grandma or his great grandma. And then after that,
He
she
died
said,
on the Watchtower.
You won't darken my doorway anymore, or whatever the fuck.
Well, he farted and
My grandma did say that quite a bit. You'll never darken my doorway again.
What does that even mean?
It means that you'll never see me. I don't know. It's like, I'll never see you again. You're done. You're out of my life.
Why did she say that so often to you?
She didn't say it to me. I heard her say it. She was the manager of an apartment complex. I heard her say it to tenants that she was evicting. It was kind of a poor area, so there was a lot of people not paying their rent.
Anthony.
People get upset they'd get mad at her when they didn't pay their rent, and she's like, you haven't paid your rent like in 2-3 months. Like, I got to kick you out. Anyway, Happy New Year.
Well, in case anyone was wondering, my favorite moment of 2021.
I thought you already said yours.
I hadn't said it yet. If I had to
Bill's all
pinpoint,
pissed.
Doorbell is the name of this episode.
yeah.
Doorbell. The doorbell
Exactly,
to the New
yeah.
Year. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody.
Swear to God, you son of a bitch.
Go ahead.
If I had to pinpoint one moment in 2021 that I could live over and over again, would be that party we had. That was my absolute favorite moment of 2021.
Was this the Memorial Day party or the Halloween party?
The Halloween party.
Okay.
What was the Memorial
That was a
Day?
test. There was no Memorial Day
I was
party.
I was going to say, I don't remember the memorial.
Yeah, where was I?
There was no Memorial Day. I don't even know when that is. The Halloween party was amazing. That was a lot of fun. I actually should probably clean up the webs in my backyard. I still have the Halloween
spooky Christmas
decorations
webs.
up. Yeah, they're spooky. New Year's. I mean, Valentine's Day. I mean, we're closer to Valentine's Day.
You
than
just
we are
paint
to-
them
You
red.
know what? Yeah, throw some green on them bitches. Those are St. Patrick's webs.
Yeah, I'll spray paint them. My own walls, I will spray paint.
Right.
But yes,
Anyway.
that was my favorite moment of 2021. We were all together, friends, family, food, music, booze, drugs, like all of my favorite things in one place. It was awesome. My serotonin levels were through the roof.
Yeah. Mine too. I got an opportunity to show off how fucking dope my house was.
Yeah.
It's just, I saw a lot of people I hadn't seen in years, including, some Jaimitas.
Ooh, elbows up, side to side.
You know what I mean. I saw some old friends, made some new ones. It was fun. That
Yeah.
was a good time.
No one got
We had
hurt.
Johnny.
Yeah, and no one got hurt. There was no fights.
Except for Jesse. He had his feelings hurt.
Yeah, well, he always does. But there was no real drama. Like it was a perfect night. I couldn't imagine that night going any better than it did. We rocked until like 4 or 5 a.m.
I think it would have been better.
Cops came and went.
Cops came and went. Cops came, and I was like,
That's
Yo.
my biggest gripe. That cops were on my property.
Oh, yeah, but at the same time, I got them off. And I was the wrong guy because I had like 4 or 5 different drugs on my person at that time with a joint in one hand and a beer can in the other. And I'm talking to the cops, and I'm like, am I the right guy for this? Like, I'm looking around at all these people way less fucked up, and I'm like, am I the right guy for this? But we got them out. They came in, they looked. I yelled at my uncle who was DJing. I was like, Jay! And it was all calm. And they left. And then we turned this shit right back.
Do you think that Joe Biden's going to die in 2022?
I don't know. I don't care.
President Ford said that the only way a woman will become a president is if they get elected vice president and the president dies.
That's how he became president. So who the fuck knows what he's talking about?
Well, that's what he was saying. That's the only way.
Well, maybe he was
we were
trying
talking
to
about this shit earlier.
Maybe he was trying to tell you that he was a trans.
Hey,
President Ford, he didn't stand for anything. He was like the Homer Simpson of presidents. He was literally just Nixon's. He wasn't even Nixon's choice. Nixon had Spiro Agnew, the first Greek VP who got impeached before Nixon because he was a piece of shit. And then Nixon had to adopt Gerald Ford as a VP. Freddie regrets bringing him up.
Yeah, we could have ended this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Gerald Ford was just... Who the fuck's Gerald Ford? He's like LBJ. He's like Joe Biden is today. He's ineffective. Nobody gives a fuck. That's my point.
Happy New Year,
It's
everybody.
a wrap. Happy New Year.
You guys have
God
a
bless
good
God.
night.
We'll see you next week.
Jacob has the Ford of
Like
innocence.
and subscribe on the YouTube.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Hey, I'm playing drums in a band, and we're doing a show January 14th. You think this will be out before then?
I hope so.
My God.
Freddie. Maybe the Christmas episode will be out by fucking
January 14th.
3 weeks from
Yeah,
now.
we're doing a show January 14th, Drizzle Pistol at 4th Street in Vine in Long Beach.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we are
Do I
opening...
need to be vaxxed?
No, I don't think they give a shit. It's
Vaxxed and
just a bar.
thraxed.
Yeah. But we're doing a show. We got like 7 songs we're doing, and it's gonna be fun. There's only 2 bands playing that night, so it's gonna be in and out, real quick and easy.
This is January 14th.
January 14th.
What's the day of the
7
week?
p.m. I think it is I don't know actually. Let me take a look at my phone here.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
Boop.
I'll be there. 14th.
14th.
Okay.
January.
I'll be there.
Will you?
Hell yeah.
We have your word.
My word is my dick, and my dick is my bond.
Okay.
That's not what Scarface said, but
January 14th.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Dick
I wanted to
Bond.
say this a lot earlier in the show.
right.
January 14th. I got
about to get real ill. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New
Go
Year.
fuck yourself.
Have a good time. We love you. If you watch this far, eat my ass.
Latinx.
About to get real ill. About to get real ill.